If you're working from home at the moment, here are some simple ways to reduce feelings of isolation and support your mental health. Step 1. Get set up. Wake up at a normal time. This will stabilize your internal clock. You'll feel more refreshed, less tired, and find it easier to concentrate. Keep your morning routine. Get washed and dressed as if you're going to the office. This will help you get into the right mindset. Establish your workspace. Separating workspace from home space will make it easier for you to switch off at the end of the day. Clear away any clutter and make sure you're sitting up properly without strain. Here's some examples from our team. Step 2. Get moving. Including physical movement into your routine will help maintain your physical and mental health. Take regular breaks, stretch, and move away from your workspace. Whether outdoors or indoors, make sure you plan an exercise. There's lots of online classes available, and you can even share some challenges with your colleagues. Step 3. Get connected. Touch base regularly. Try video calls instead of email and regularly check in with your team, particularly at the start and at the end of the day. Socialize virtually. Your team coffee breaks don't have to stop now. Try hosting activities online with your colleagues. Share your experience. Getting to know your colleagues is a great way to stay connected. Share your pets, your workspace, and a bit about yourself too. Step 4. Get support. Talk to someone. Feeling isolated can be stressful, so speak to your colleagues, family, and friends if you're feeling out of the loop. Use the available resources. If your organization has mental health first aiders or an employee assistant program, make sure you reach out to them if you're finding it tough. Practice self-care. There's lots more tips out there for looking after yourself while working at home or during self-isolation. Make sure you check them out, as well as our website, mhfaengland.org. Remember, the Samaritans are always there to speak to. As more organizations move to remote working, human connections are more important than ever. So let's get set, keep moving, stay connected, and support each other during this period.
I believe in a world where even the smallest voices can be heard.
A world where every child has someone looking out for them.
I believe in a world that lifts others up when they need it the most.
That doesn't stay silent or walk on by.
I believe in a world where I can learn every day how to help others reach their goals.
Where I have the training and skills to lead and set an example.
I believe I can be part of a team that supports each other every step of the way.
That even when the days are long, they're worth it.
I believe in having a purpose, that lasting change can start with me.
And that now is never too late.
The world isn't perfect.
But I believe together we can make it a better place.
Here and now, on the front line of change.
Hello and welcome to the Jobs Live channel and to today's Cheshire Works for You New Year, New Start broadcast in partnership with the Department of Work and Pension, Job Centre Plus, Cheshire East Council, Cheshire West Council and Cheshire Council, just to name a few. This digital jobs fair is a fantastic opportunity to explore some of the employment options and choices if you are looking for your first job, a new job, or if you find yourself looking to explore a new career in a new direction. Within this event, we'll be exploring all around Cheshire and Warrington, and even some national jobs with companies that are on offer today. There will also be some live job updates throughout from over 50 local businesses to support your local area. There are thousands of jobs right now on the Find a Job website, and one of them could be the perfect find for you. Here, you will also have the opportunity to speak with some of these employers. If you have any questions for any of the representatives today, please leave them on the live chat, which is placed next to the video player, and they will get back to you as soon as possible. Just a gentle reminder to please, when commenting, make sure you don't put in any contact information on your comments or questions. When you comment on the page, an email will be sent to you when you have received a response. Also, remember, we have the Live Job tab to the right of the website. Here, you will find lots of different vacancies that are on offer and live right now. A couple that we have seen so far are from Cheshire Police. They have detective sergeants, witness care officers, cleaners and help desk officer jobs available. So if you click the link, then you can find out some more information and how to apply for that role. We also have a vacancy for a warehouse operative apprenticeship. If you want more information on any of these roles, make sure to click the links and apply. Let's find you a job today. If you would like further information on broadcasts such as this one, you can click the subscribe button just above. This will notify you when another event is available for you to view. Don't forget to register so that you can keep in touch with the page. In a short while, we'll also be hearing from some incredible vacancies that are available to you in your local area, from well-known businesses to companies that you might not have heard of. They may be the place for you. But first, we'll be hearing from David Rutley, the MP for Macclesfield, who will be giving our opening introductions to today's broadcast. Over to you, David.
Good morning, I'm David Rutley, the Member of Parliament for Macclesfield. I'd like to welcome you to Cheshire Works for You Digital Job Fair. Good to have you taking part today. As I'm sure you're aware, coronavirus had a very serious impact on labour markets across the country. Because of this, we know we have to work differently. And that's why we're now doing this by using the Jobs Live channel to bring employers and job seekers together. Today we want to showcase the opportunities and the support that are available across Cheshire. If you're entering the job market for the first time, wanting career progression, or looking for a change of direction, we hope today helps you with your journey. So today on the Jobs Live channel together with all these amazing employers and support partners, we're highlighting opportunities out there for everybody. We know there are economic challenges, but broadcasts like this demonstrate that in areas such as health and social care, logistics and transport, construction, and online commerce, employment opportunities are available. We're working in partnership with industry leaders and support organisations across the region to showcase the roles we're actively being recruited for, as well as the vacancies on display today. We also have organisations that are here to help you. If you're struggling with redundancy or employability support, this is your opportunity to ask for assistance from local experts. Often, as economic circumstances change, we need to change our approach as well. So I'd encourage you to look at the different options and choices that are available right now, and ask questions and interact with the employers and support organisations via the live chat. Remember, it's important to keep an open mind, trust in your abilities, invest time and effort in achieving your goals, and we will do all that we can to support you. And finally, on a personal note, I'd like to thank you for joining us today, and I sincerely hope you find an opportunity and support that you need for a future career. Thanks again.
This video provides an overview of the new Cheshire and Warrington Opportunities Portal. The portal provides personalised access to job opportunities. It's a single place to search for jobs, apprenticeships and training courses. There are 12 to 14,000 online vacancies. That's approximately 95% of all online vacancies. The vacancies are updated every 30 minutes. There are sections with careers information on about 350 different roles, information about local key growth sectors, and the ability to tailor to the individual's needs, for example, searching in specific geographical areas or for particular types of jobs. You can set alerts for when new opportunities are posted, and there is advice on redundancy. Job vacancies are from Adzuna, which picks up jobs from several sites, including those shown below. Job vacancies are updated every 30 minutes and include approximately 95% of all online job vacancies. If you know what type of job, apprenticeship or training you are looking for, you can use the search function. Let's search for web designer opportunities. Notice you can filter by the type of opportunity, selecting all, apprenticeships, courses or jobs. You can view the results as a tile list or on a map. Jobs appear in red, apprenticeships in orange and funded training courses in blue. By clicking on an opportunity, you can see more details and apply for the opportunity on the website it's advertised on. We have provided pre-populated searches for the industries with the highest number of job vacancies in the area. Let's choose logistics and warehouse. Here we can see the opportunities in logistics. As you browse through the list of opportunities, you can favourite the items you are interested in so that you can look at them in more detail later. When you favourite the first one, you'll be asked to either register or log in. Registration is free. You will have to provide your name, email address and confirm you are over 13 years old. If you can't find the opportunity you're looking for, you can set up a search alert and the platform will automatically send you an email when any new jobs, apprenticeships or courses are listed. You can explore growth sectors in your area to find other sectors that use your skills. You can explore the sectors or find out about transferable skills in other industries. Each industry page has facts about working in that industry, including information on the types of skills suited to working in that industry. Jobs, apprenticeships and course opportunities are loaded onto this page. Details of the companies operating locally in the sector are also provided, with a link to their websites. If you click on a specific job role, you can review salary information, a description, the tasks involved, qualifications if needed, what people working in that job role studied, growth prospects and replacement demand. The Retrain Upskill section provides links to courses and local colleges, information about grants and financial support, and a link to the National Careers Service Skills Health Check Assessment. There is a section on specific local opportunities, such as the NHS vaccination jobs and local support to help people find work. There is a resource bank that signposts to further information related to I need a job, redundancy, and what next. The redundancy help section provides details of local support, links to training, redundancy support for apprentices, and the job search function. In summary, Cheshire and Warrington Opportunities Portal is free and provides one place to search for jobs, apprenticeships and training courses, a searchable career directory with 350 job roles, and information and signposting relating to finding jobs, redundancy and retraining and upskilling. The portal can be accessed from the website address below. I'll post the web address in the chat and will be available on the chat if you have any further questions. Thank you. This short video provides information on free courses to help you develop your digital skills. LinkedIn, Microsoft and GitHub have joined together to offer free online learning mapped to jobs that are in demand, discounted Microsoft certifications, and best practices for job searching and interview preparation. They have selected the 10 jobs with the most job postings globally on LinkedIn in 2020 and are providing free online courses to develop skills required for these jobs. There are courses to help you develop your interview skills and a tool that uses artificial intelligence to provide you with feedback as you practice your interview skills. You'll need a LinkedIn profile to use the online courses, search and apply for jobs, and access help around interview skills, including access to the artificial intelligence-powered interview practice tool. Content is free until the end of March 2021. If you're interested in finding out more, use the link at the bottom of the page. If you do have any additional questions, please use the chat facility.
My name's Suzanne and I'm a recruiter for Medax Healthcare. I am based in Cheshire East, which covers the areas including Poynton, Knutsford, Handforth and Macclesfield. Medax supports vulnerable people within the community in their own homes. This can be anything from making small meals, helping with washing, all sorts of things that people are unable to do for themselves. We are looking for caring individuals who would like to help out in their community and have a very rewarding job looking after our vulnerable adults within the community. During this time, it is very important that we have a really good calibre of staff during the pandemic to support those people that are in need. Hints and tips to apply for this role is to be friendly, enthusiastic and knowledgeable. So if you're able to do any research regarding care before you have an interview, then that would also help you. For further information about what vacancies we have, please visit our website at www.medax.com.
In today's fast-paced world, change can happen overnight. Now, the power and services we demand are no longer the same. We need more sustainable energy sources, smart, efficient technologies, and the ability to integrate capabilities. Change on this scale calls for a provider that can unite expertise and rise to the challenge for the benefit of individuals, businesses, and communities across the UK. From flexible, renewable power and energy supply to effective services and transformative regeneration. This is a vision of combined skills and expertise delivered to people from a single company. A customer-led approach serving the public and private sector alike, from homes to cities, hospitals to museums, offices to industry. A partner you can rely on day in, day out to open up to new technologies and pioneer new solutions, helping you to achieve your goals. Technology and analytics to empower the customer. Smart buildings to enhance the workplace. Renewable solutions to improve air quality. The shaping of places to transform neighbourhoods. Approaches that balance performance with responsibility, enabling progress in a harmonious way. Improving lives through better living and working environments. The UK's trusted partner for homes and businesses. A valued partner for cities and communities. ENGIE.
Thank you, David, for the introductions and to those companies that we've heard from so far. If you have any further questions for David and his team, you can leave them in the live chat, which is next to the video player. The team will get back to you as soon as possible. However, if there are any questions for a particular company that you would like to ask, please scroll below the video player onto the link on the orange arrow that's under the company video. That will then lead you to their partner page. So now we're just going to have a look at some more of the jobs that are available. Some job opportunities in Cheshire and Warrington are delivery drivers for Royal Mail. These are advertised by Manpower. One in particular, for a delivery driver, is offering a £21,388 salary per year. Another job available, also on the Cheshire and Warrington Opportunities website, is a social media executive and copywriter. This is for a company called Arna. They're a clothing brand retailer based in Warrington. This looks a great role for anybody interested in marketing, PR, or advertising. Finally, there's a job role available for an information security engineer. This is based in Wilmslow for the Citation Group, with a salary of around £45,000 per year on a permanent contract basis. Remember that if you're looking for a job today, please look on the Live Job tab, where all of the vacancies are live now. Go and find a job. So, in a little while, we will be back to talk more about the live jobs and the opportunities available right now. In the meantime, please check the resources tab below for some more vacancies. Now, here is some more information on TalkTalk within your local area and what they may have out there waiting for you.
So our head office is based in Salford, but obviously pre the pandemic, but also post, we're an incredibly flexible employer. So we have a lot of kind of home working as well. So even before we went into lockdown, people tend to work from home a couple of days a week and then head into the office on days that suit them and fit around their lifestyle really. But yeah, we're based in Salford Quays, which is in Greater Manchester, so not too far, but we have quite a huge amount of our workforce that are based in around Cheshire, Merseyside, and generally the Northwest. So yeah, that's where we're based. At this moment in time, we've got around between 20 and 30 vacancies that are live, and might be even more as of today. We're constantly kind of still very much looking to recruit from around the area. And they really are a vast range of jobs. So whether that is in our sales department versus our consumer department, also some in our tech space. So it's definitely worth having a little look on there because there's some real specialisms that might appeal to all sorts of people from different backgrounds, right through from, kind of more entry level roles right through to more senior levels. So it's probably something for everyone.
Thanks very much, Sam. And obviously there's a lot of people online right now looking for work, either because they've been made redundant recently or looking for a change of career. I mean, what kind of people are you looking for to join TalkTalk?
So we have quite a unique culture at TalkTalk. We're very, like I said earlier, we're very flexible, very kind of down to earth. Our strapline is very 100% human. You can be yourself here, and we really encourage that and attract people that are a certain type. So, I think the main things from what we're looking for is people that are really adaptable. Obviously, we're a very fast-paced business, especially now more than ever. It's crucial. We're critical infrastructure, I think, in terms of keeping people online. So we have to keep responding to what's going on around us. So generally good at multitasking, self-starter, get up and go, driven, shows really good initiative. Some of the things, key, good stakeholder management, can work in a lean, agile way, and just very forward thinking, quite entrepreneurial in your ideas. And that's definitely somebody we want in the business.
Hi everyone, welcome to Really On virtually. My name's Tracy Hands.
And I'm Sinead Scott.
At Really On, we have almost 40 years worth of experience recruiting in a variety of sectors, including IT, digital, engineering or commercial recruitment.
As a managed service provider to United Utilities, we recruit for a range of temporary and contract office and field-based roles. So whatever you're interested in, we may have the perfect role for you.
So are you a customer service advisor? Perhaps you work in IT, digital or engineering. All of these roles are roles we often recruit for on behalf of United Utilities, and all of these roles ensure your water is flowing smoothly.
So get in touch with us today and we'll give you further details about our current opportunities. If we're right for you and you're right for us, it won't stop there. We'll fully coach you in interview prep if selected for an interview to ensure you're as best prepared as you can be.
And Really On also work with a wide range of other organisations. So if there's a particular organisation that you're interested in working for, then pop us a message.
We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lyon. I'm a Senior Resource Business Partner for Adecco, and we work as a recruitment partner for NSERC. So NSERC is unique. We offer more than 4 billion glass containers for leading global brands each year, filling many of them with beer, wine and soft drinks for retail across the UK and Europe. We provide our clients with a unique end-to-end supply chain offer. We call this our 360 offer. So we have the glass where we make the bottles, beverages where we fill the bottles, and then we've got the logistics where we then distribute the bottles. So NSERC is part of a Vidrala group, and we are based across 3 sites in England, Northern Ireland and Italy. Our site in England is located in Elton, which is around 10 to 15 minutes away from Chester and Ellesmere Port. We have limited access to public transport in the Elton area, so candidates will ideally need to have their own transport to get to and from work. Our employees join us from a wide variety of backgrounds. We are always looking for people who are motivated by and enjoy working in a fast-paced and dynamic environment where no day is the same, and those who strive to work in collaboration with others to achieve great results. We recruit a wide range of roles at all levels, such as production operators, maintenance engineers, FLT drivers. We have team leader and management roles, as well as administrator and HR positions. We are keen to find people who are passionate about the work they do, are looking to make their next career move and have commitment and drive. Successful candidates will bring their skills and expertise every day to ensure we continue in providing a world-leading service to our clients. You'll be organised and have good communication observation skills, and you'll have experience in working in a fast-paced environment and enjoy working within a team as well as individually. The first thing we would say is, when applying for a role, always send us your updated CV, and where possible, tailor it to the role that you're applying to. Take the time to familiarise yourself with the job specification and really draw attention to the relevant parts of your experience within your CV. Make sure you include the correct contact number and email address so we can get hold of you. And make sure you engage with the recruiter. They're there to help you with your application and will provide advice about the application and interview process. Don't be disheartened if you're not successful on your first application. Learn from the experience, and please continue to work with the team when you make your next application. Visit our website to find out more about what we do, and tell us how you can bring your skills and knowledge to a world-leading business.
Thank you to TalkTalk and all of those incredible companies that we have heard from so far today. There are some great jobs coming your way from some of these employers, which we'll be going through shortly. Just a quick reminder that if you have any further questions for those incredible employers, then you can leave them in the live chat, which is next to the video player. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Just a gentle reminder to please, when commenting, make sure you don't put any contact information on your comments or questions. When you comment on the page, an email will be sent to you when you've received a response. If you have any questions for a particular company that you would like to ask, please scroll below the video player to the orange arrow on the link that's underneath the company video. That will lead you to their partner page. So we're just going to have a look at a couple more of the jobs that are currently being advertised on the Live Jobs tab. So we have one here for American Golf in Warrington for an e-commerce web designer and developer. This job is a permanent job in the IT sector and brilliant for anybody interested in golf and IT. The next job that we have available is with Yodel, and it's a courier delivery driver. They're paid £10 to £15 per hour, and it's based in Northwich. Finally, the last job is with Just Eat, and it's a bike courier. This is a part-time job on a contract. You have lots of freedom with the UK's biggest network, and being a self-employed bike courier, you have flexible opportunities with Just Eat. So, for further information on events such as this one right now, please subscribe to the channel where you'll be notified for future events. In a little while, we'll be back to talk about more of the live jobs that have opportunities available right now. In the meantime, please check the resources tab below for more vacancies. But first, we will be hearing from Philip Cox, the Chief Executive of Cheshire and Warrington Local Enterprise Partnership. He will be giving us some great information about the event today. Over to you, Philip.
Thanks, Ellie. And I'm not going to talk for very long because I don't want to keep people away from some of those great jobs that are on the site. But let me say just how delighted I am to be sort of talking to everybody today. The Local Enterprise Partnership is working very closely with our colleagues at DWP and Job Centre Plus, and we are providing the funding for this event because it's just so important to us. The Cheshire and Warrington economy is an incredibly vibrant economy, and as a consequence of that, over the years, people have sort of travelled into the area to work from North Wales, from Liverpool, from sort of Shropshire, from Staffordshire, and in from Manchester. But very conscious that we will not be immune from the impact of the pandemic, and regrettably, we will see an increase in unemployment. And there's lots and lots of coverage in the press about those increases. In fact, the latest unemployment figures were out a couple of days ago. I think what this event, however, is showing is that there are also lots of people still recruiting, lots of firms still recruiting, and I think that's one of the key messages. What I hope is that what you're doing is you're finding that there are some fantastic opportunities there that are suitable for you. Within the Local Enterprise Partnership, we're responsible for the economic development of the whole of Cheshire and Warrington. We will be working really hard to bring more jobs into the area, to help kind of the companies that have been hit by the pandemic to recover, to bring people back from furlough, to sort of start re-employing and building their workforces once again. But that will take time. But in the meantime, as I hope you're seeing today, there are lots and lots of jobs available, and this is just one of a number of kind of Cheshire Works for You events. We're already talking to DWP about some similar events over the coming 12 months, and we'll be ensuring that not only are we kind of making these events available to you to help you see what jobs are available, but we're also working with DWP to make sure that you are getting the support that you need, so getting help with the CV writing, getting the training, for sort of people who've been unemployed for a long time or people under the age of 25. There are the Kickstart and Restart schemes that DWP are working on as well, guaranteed job placements, and we're working with employers to make sure that there are plenty of those available to people. So a hugely vibrant market. Actually, there's an awful lot to be positive about, and I very much hope that that your experience today, you're seeing things that you're seeing jobs that you like, you're seeing jobs that you want to apply for, and that you're sort of able to get that next opportunity, or perhaps that sort of opportunity that gets you back into work. So I said right at the start, I don't want to keep you too far and away from those jobs for too long. We've been absolutely delighted to fund this event, and I'm going to hand you now kind of back to Ellie, who will be able to sort of tell you some more about some of those jobs. And I hope you have a very, very productive remainder of today. So back to you, Ellie. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, Philip, for taking the time out of your day today to give us some brilliant information on the event today. So now we're going to hand over to McCann Healthcare for their video. Over to you.
Hi, I'm Philip Hall and I'm the recruitment manager at McCann Health Medical Communications. So what does McCann Health Medical Communications do? So we work with international pharmaceutical companies as well as doctors and scientists to inform and educate healthcare professionals and patients about new medicines and devices. The pharmaceutical industry is strictly regulated to ensure that patients are provided with safe and effective medicines. As a professional working in this industry, this shapes everything that we do and the way that we work. So a good example of what we might be involved in is a COVID-19 vaccine, for example. So there's going to be a huge amount of data created from the research around a COVID-19 vaccine. So how would we, amongst other members of pharmaceutical industries and the wider healthcare community, help doctors and nurses understand all of that data, and how do we communicate that information? So we support the pharmaceutical companies in educating doctors and nurses about all of the fantastic things that are happening within pharmaceutical businesses. And we could do that through a number of different ways. So we would identify top scientists within the field. We would work with doctors to write papers for scientific journals. We would create plans for scientific meetings. We could create digital apps for training doctors. We might create infographics. We might also be responsible for educating internal pharma company staff. And then other small meetings with scientists and the pharmaceutical company. So we have a number of offices in the UK, including Macclesfield, Manchester City Centre, Oxford, London and Glasgow. And we actually have some people in North America as well. So we have offices in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Chicago, and in Canada in Toronto as well. So we offer two pathways amongst others, but the two pathways that are predominantly seen within McCann Health Medical Communications are the scientific pathway and the commercial pathway. To maybe simplify that a little bit more, we have people that work for us as medical writers and medical writing professionals. So they create all of the content for the types of projects that we're working on. And we also have people that work more as client service professionals. So these will be people such as account executives, account managers, who are responsible for budgeting, working with clients, and running the project timelines. That said, we do also have opportunities within our HR team. So I work within the small recruitment team that we have. And we also have an IT department, and we also have a finance department. So we can offer a range of different careers within those three departments as well. I should probably point out, we do also have our own in-house studio where we have graphic designers, digital designers, PowerPoint presentation specialists, and various other types of digital specialists as well. I would take a good look at our website, and that's always a good place to start, of course. I would also have a look at our company page on LinkedIn. Do take a look at our Twitter feed as well. Do have a look at medical communications as an industry also. Does this look like something that could be a good career opportunity or a career pathway for you? It's quite different. It's not something that a lot of people know about. So I would advise anyone looking at our business to really do a bit of research into what the industry is. And anybody that has a passion for healthcare, life sciences, or just wanting to understand how things tie together with pharmaceutical businesses and the wider community, we would welcome applications and conversations with those types of people.
I'm Neha, I'm a foundation apprentice. I work in digital. I started in September and I'm in the team service virtualisation.
Hi, I'm Edello and I'm Head of Applied Research and Development as well as the CTO for Ventures here at Barclays.
Hi, I'm Priya. I'm a foundation apprentice and I've been at Barclays since October and I work in GTIS in the Communications Adoption Engagement team. So what's your apprentice doing now in the business?
So I have 4 apprentices in my business area. They're actually building our workforce for the future. They help us create a talent pipeline across the organisation. And they come in with new ideas and challenge us. They get to work with industry experts in their field. There's no age limit on apprentices. You can join us after your GCSE, after A-levels, return to work. If you want to change career, you can join us. You can get that experience as well as getting paid and as well as an education.
So I started at the age of 17 and I found it very difficult to come into a workplace where it's all very professional. So for me, having to run meetings, time management, I found it difficult. But with the help of my team, I adapted and I became more organised and more professional.
The same, I came from college. Coming into the workplace was a challenge. However, being here for a few months now, I already feel like I've matured and become more professional. I'm able to run meetings, organise my time better, as well as get my work done at the same time.
Diverse teams also provide a very supportive culture in which to grow. We all like to work with people that understand us and can support us. The first thing you do is make sure they have a buddy when they come in, to introduce them to the organisation, make them feel comfortable. I think then you understand their skills and you work with them to understand their skills. You understand the gaps that you have and you look to train them and provide them a path in terms of how to progress.
I had a team buddy within my team and he really helped me find my feet at Barclays, as I didn't know anything and now I feel much more confident.
So Priya, why is diversity important to you?
So I believe that men and women should have equal rights. Fidela Sal, she is a managing director, and I think that there should be more managing directors that are female, not just male.
How does Barclays ensure that all colleagues have the opportunity to rise?
So with all colleagues, we support their career journey. With apprentices, we give them a fully funded access to a degree. We provide support in terms of mentoring, coaching, stretch opportunities. So some of those opportunities may be outside their day job, so we do a lot in the community with life skills and therefore giving exposure to other experiences as well.
Thank you to McCann Healthcare and to all of those incredible companies that we've heard from so far today. There are some great jobs coming your way from some of these employers, which we will be going through in a short while. Just a quick reminder that if you have any further questions for those incredible employers, you can leave them in the live chat, which is next to the video player. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Just a gentle reminder to please, when commenting, make sure you don't put any contact information on your comments or questions. When you comment on a page, an email will be sent to you when you have received a response. So, if you want to see further information for any of the speakers that took part today, then please look at the top of the screen where there is the partners pages, and you can ask follow-up questions to any of the companies that you've heard from today. You can speak to them personally. Also, if you see a job that you like or want to share, just remember that you can click like, share or comment on any of the vacancies that are available in the Live Jobs tab. So, if we go to the Live Jobs tab now, we can see some of the new jobs that are available right now for you to apply to. Randstad Construction, Property and Engineering have some roles available in Crewe. These are trade and construction jobs and they are looking for 2 CSCS qualified labourers on a large housing site in the centre of Crewe. So if that sounds like the job for you, or if you know somebody that job might be brilliant for, make sure to share it with them. Some more jobs are available are with David Lewis. They're looking for support workers. So if you want to apply for any of those vacancies, make sure to apply through the Live Jobs tab. Finally, IMAP are also looking for support workers for some of their houses in Cheshire. Make sure to head to their page to find out more information about those roles. For further information on events such as this, please subscribe to the channel where you'll be notified for future events. In a little while, we'll be back to talk through more of the live jobs that have opportunities available right now. In the meantime, please check the resources tab below for more vacancies. Now, here's some more information on Balfour Beatty within your local area and what they may have out there waiting for you.
So hi.
Hi.
Who are you and where do you work?
My name's Joe and I work for Your Life, Your Way. And so we all look after people with elderly learning difficulties, some have high anxiety, some are challenging behaviour as well. So it's a bit of everything that we do, yeah. So it is quite flexible for myself because I work in a shared house and there is 8 of them in there. We do take it on terms with them. So when I started this, I was only 21. So I only started at the start of the year, so it was 2019. And then for the whole year, saying that, it's gone so quick. I never thought I would even went down the route of care, but when I did, and now I'm here, I love it. Everyone was like, you're good with that person, you're good with that type of person. And like I said, I've never been in this sector before, so I thought, I want to give this a try. And still now to this day, my nan is quite ill with dementia and Alzheimer's. So when I came out of hospitality, I wanted to look after my nana for a bit. So I did about 4 months looking after her, getting the dinners, getting the tea. It just literally started with
so that's what
getting
made you
toast,
realise.
getting a brew for, and I thought, I could do this.
And what are the difficult things that you do?
I had to take John to the Everton game on the weekend, so it was Everton versus Chelsea, and I knew John really wanted to go to that game. So for my challenge was to make sure he got them tickets. There, he couldn't stop thanking me. I kept telling him, stop thanking me, watch the game. But no, like I said, every day it's different, so every day it's a new challenge, and if you complete the challenge, then you feel like you've done your job.
Done your bit for the dead right.
Hello and welcome to David Lewis. I'm Danny Rushton, the HR manager, and I'd like to spend the next couple of minutes talking to you about David Lewis, who we are, what we do, our current vacancies, and the comprehensive range of benefits that we can offer to our employees. At David Lewis, we are a charity and we work with people with learning and physical disabilities such as epilepsy and autism. All our residents and service users have complex learning and physical disabilities. Currently, we are recruiting for support workers to work within our residential service. We offer a market-leading salary of £18,936 per annum. That's for somebody without experience or a qualification in care, and assumes that you will work 1 out of 3 weekends. If you have experience in care and an MVQ level 3, then you will earn a salary of £20,562, again assuming that you work 1 in 3 weekends, which attracts a 33% premium. There's no requirement to work night shifts. They are covered by a regular night staff team. However, it does require working part-time or full-time, so that's up to 5 shifts per week over 7 days, so includes weekends. Our shifts times are earlies and lates. They start around 7:30 in the morning and run till mid-afternoon, and the late shifts pick up mid-afternoon and run through till 9-10 p.m. in the evening. It is important for anybody thinking about applying that you seriously consider whether you're able to work these shifts and that it fits in with your home, personal and family life. Working in care can be extremely rewarding. Feedback from our staff is that every day is different, and every day they can see that they're making a difference to someone's life. It can be a very rewarding job. We are based about 2 miles outside of Alderley Edge in a lovely rural greenfield setting. However, with that, unfortunately, there are no public transport links, and so again, anybody thinking about coming to work at David Lewis would need to think about how they're going to get to and from work. It's not a requirement of the job, but the practical level is how will you get to and from work, and that needs to be considered should you be thinking about applying. Qualifications and experience is not necessary. I'll say it again, we offer a comprehensive training and all staff undertake the care certificate in their first 6 months of employment. The most important thing we look for in coming to join our organisation as a support worker is empathy. Supporting individuals with additional needs can be extremely rewarding, but it is important when supporting someone that you understand the feelings of that person that you are supporting. Patience, kindness, a positive can-do attitude and common sense really go a long way to making a difference to the day of the person that you are supporting. It's easy to apply. We try to make it as easy as possible. You can send a CV to recruitment@davidlewis.org.uk, or you can fill an online application on our dedicated careers website, www.davidlewisrecruit.co.uk, or call us on 01565 640 000 if you have any questions. I'll repeat that number, it's 01565 640 000. We'd love to hear from you. We do respond to all applications and attempt to contact anybody who's applied within 48 hours of their application, and we're currently conducting interviews by Zoom video conferencing given the fact that we're in a lockdown during the pandemic. We'd love to hear from you, and who knows, perhaps we'll see you sometime soon at David Lewis. Thank you.
So, what do Amy SRM do?
Well, Amy SRM as a company is 2 separate companies, but the job that I'm on specifically is a joint venture between them both. So it's Amy, which is one company by itself, and Sir Robert McAlpine, which is the SRM. So Amy themselves is like a public sector job, so it's mainly based of your highways, your railways, whereas McAlpine themselves is also highways as well as your public buildings such as your hospitals, schools, stuff like that.
Great. And where are you based?
I'm currently based on the M6 on junction 19, which is the job that I'm on, which is in Knutsford, just Cheshire.
Nice. And what type of people do you work with in Amy SRM?
At the minute, we've got a wide variety of people, to be fair, but a lot of the people are mainly just like hardworking, like wanting to be at work, as well as like your engineers, obviously all like your management and everything like that.
Great. And any hints or tips for those applying for apprenticeships?
Working from past, I would say start whilst you're in school. So you can start before you go to sixth form or after, but I would definitely start whilst you're young. If you do apply for them, don't expect to hear back from them within a week. So don't get downhearted if you don't hear from them straight away. So obviously you've got to think of how many people are applying as well. So yeah, that's all I would say. And obviously just sell yourself to them. So try and make yourself out as good as you can.
So my name is Kylie and I'm one of the care support workers who work for the Rosendale Trust. I've worked here for 3 years and I work in one of 8 properties that we've got in and around Macclesfield. I help individuals with learning disabilities to live a full and meaningful life on a daily basis. So if you're thinking of applying, just know that you're going to be working with a fantastic group of care support workers who will be there for you right from the beginning. You get to work with amazing tenants, and not only that, you get things like training. I've just completed my MVQ level 3, which I'm so thankful for. I never thought at 32 I'd be able to achieve that. It's the best decision I ever made, taking that jump into doing something I'd never ever done before, and it just comes natural because it's something I'm really enthusiastic about. I really care about those that I support. And you know, like me, I was a bit nervous about going into something that I've never done before, but it was definitely worth it, and I would recommend it to anyone.
Hi, my name's Tom. I'm the Business Development Manager for Apprenticeships at Buxton Leigh College, and I'm here today to try and answer some questions for you. The first question I get asked quite a lot is, I want to be an apprentice, how do I find an employer? First thing I would advise you do is visit our website, www.blc.ac.uk, click on Apprenticeships and Apprenticeship Vacancies. There you'll find a full list of our current apprenticeship vacancies for you to apply. The other way is you can visit Find Apprenticeships, which is a government website, simply by searching this online, which will give you a full list of all apprenticeships in your area. Also, you can find apprenticeships by searching on recruitment websites like Indeed maybe. Alternatively, you can take a proactive approach and actually go out and visit employers yourself and talk to them directly. I don't have an employer, can I apply for an apprenticeship? Yes, if you don't have an employer, you certainly can apply for an apprenticeship. Visit our website, www.blc.ac.uk, and click on the Apply Now button. Fill in the form, selecting apprenticeships in the appropriate drop-down menus. This will lead to you being invited in for an interview with a course tutor from the relevant area. Once we've had this conversation with you, we can then work with you to try and find an employer in the relevant area. How long will I be in college as an apprentice? You'll be in college for a minimum of 1 year. All apprenticeships last a minimum of 1 year. You won't be in college all that time. You'll be in work at least 80% of the time. And if you are doing a subject such as motor vehicle or carpentry or engineering where we have specialist provision, it's likely that you'll come into college once a week during term time. For other areas such as maybe customer service, or childcare. These are done in a more blended method where you'll get a lot more learning actually in the workplace. So you may only come into college as infrequently as every 6 to 8 weeks. I'm an employer looking for an apprentice. How do I do this? For employers looking to recruit an apprentice, the first thing I would advise that you do is contact us either via email directly to the apprenticeships team, which is feapprenticeships@blc.ac.uk. Ring myself as the Business Development Manager on 01298 330 526 or email me at t.malpass@blc.ac.uk. Once we've made contact with you, we can then discuss getting a apprenticeship vacancy listed on our website. It will then also go on the national government website so that this can be seen nationally. We'll put it on our social media channels and would encourage you to do the same and also to be proactive within your recruitment and do your normal process. All applicants would initially need to come through ourselves. And once we've interviewed any apprentice applications, we will then put them forward to yourself once we're happy that they are apprenticeship ready. If you have any further questions relating to becoming an apprentice, employing an apprentice, or asking any more questions about your child looking into apprenticeships, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us and email us at feapprenticeships@blc.ac.uk. Thank you.
Thank you to Balfour Beatty and to those incredible companies that we have heard from so far today. There are some great jobs coming your way from some of these employers, which we'll be going through shortly. Just a quick reminder that if you have any further questions for those incredible employers, then you can leave them in the live chat next to the video player. They'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just a gentle reminder, please, when commenting, to make sure that you don't put any contact information on the live chat. When you comment on a page, an email will be sent to you when you've received a response. If you've got any questions for a particular company that you've heard from today, make sure to find their partner page and you can carry on the conversations through there. So now, we're going to look at some more of the live jobs that are available on the Live Jobs tab right now. Rulian are currently wanting a stock analyst to be based in Warrington. The contract basis is initially 2 months and it's an immediate start, so make sure to apply soon. Next up, there are quite a few current vacancies at Reece Heath College. There are programme administrators for both English and Maths on a permanent and part-time basis, and an account assistant for maternity cover. Finally, there are quite a few jobs available at Balfour Beatty, including an account manager at Sellafield in the nuclear sector. I've just noticed how busy the live chat is, which is absolutely brilliant. It's great to see all of you interacting with the employers that you're speaking to today. Thank you all for watching. So, for further information on events such as this, please subscribe to the channel, where you'll be notified for future events. In a short while, we'll be back to talk through more of the live jobs that are available. In the meantime, please check the resource tab for more vacancies and for further information. Now, here is some more information on IMAP Centre within your local area and what they might have waiting for you.
Hi, my name is Sue Sullivan. I work for a company called IMAP Centre Limited. I am actually the office manager, but I do help them to recruit for the company. I'm a trained teacher, but after having children, I decided to search out a young company that supported the community. So here I am. IMAP Centre support and care for children, young people and adults with autism and/or additional needs. Our inspiration comes through understanding. We will empower each individual achieve their aspirations, which means that we'd like people, no matter what they're standing, no matter what their needs are in life, to have equal access to experiences and life's journey. So we have 8 houses throughout Cheshire, and within those houses we take between 2 and 5 individuals. Our latest home in Frodsham, we take up to 9, and we're opening that slowly for more challenging children who need our help. So IMAP, in a nutshell, we care for people with autism. IMAP means individuals making autism positive. We have 8 homes throughout Cheshire, 1 in Frodsham, 2 in Weaveren, Northwich. We have 3 in Winsford, and a house in Crewe and a house in Macclesfield. So we're across Cheshire, but all within reachable distance so that we can support each other. Our houses are either take 2 or up to 5 residents, all based in the community, houses that you and I would live in, to ensure that we're integrated in the community and allow them the same access as everybody else. I asked the team what they find they need out of a person. Obviously, if you've done care before, that's an asset. We have specialist care, so it's always great that you understand autism, understand additional needs, ADHD, you perhaps help someone with their personal care. But we have employed an awful lot of people who have come to us never having cared before and never been in a supported role before. And it's whether you've got the compassion, whether you understand that it's very important that no matter what your standing is in life, that you have equal access to everything, no matter what your challenges are, whatever your needs are, that they can be met and you can make the most of your life. So we have gents at the age of 55 that joined us recently. We have young women at 19, and we have a gent who has played music with Bon Jovi live all over the world and now is really enjoying being a key worker with one of our chaps in Winsford. We come from all walks of life. It's definitely what drives you that we're interested in. And we actively support anybody coming and have a look at our roles, coming and have a look at our homes, talking to us and asking as many questions as possible. I think if you're applying for a support role, if you've been in care, then you know the questions you like to ask. You know, what are the prospects within the company? What rotas do you work? What flexibility does that give? What activities do you do with your clients? What's our stretch? We take people to Euro Disney, we take people to centre parks, but we also, every day is challenging in some way or other. We do help people with their personal care. We need people to be realistic about what care is. It's a rewarding job, but there are tough days. It can be challenging. But we believe that the challenges are far outweighed by the reward, by someone learning to make themselves a sandwich or being able to cope within a crowd so that they can see their favourite band or they can go to what I used to call a disco. Those are the rewards. People who will actually go out the house and go to the beach and run on the beach and see the Anthony Gormley exhibition on the beach or installation. Tips from me is be yourself, ask pertinent questions, and make sure that you give care a chance. If you've never been in care before, you start a new job, it can sometimes be daunting, but we have got a great support network. So hints and tips is give us as much information. Tell me why you're passionate about care. Tell us what skills you might have, transferable skills, but also be open-minded. And we only work with an individual one-to-one. So you'll get to know an individual really well. And the progression through the company is from support worker to key worker to maybe senior to registered manager to a behavioural specialist. You know, we have a lead behaviour therapist within our organisation and he has a team with him. So we work with all genre of people and we work with all different needs. So just ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask.
I mean, if you talk to anybody who lives in the village about what's important to them, it's the level of interaction they have with other people, particularly with the staff. So we're very careful to choose people who want to work in an environment like this.
The staff, for me, the champions, as we call them, the Belong champions, go above and beyond what's expected of them. For me, it's true commitment, and we've got an awful lot of staff here who are committed to the jobs.
That's what we're there for, and that's what we're only there for, which is the customers.
I come to work and I enjoy it, because I get to come to work and enjoy what I do, enjoy the people I work with, and do what I love doing, which is nursing.
Oh, the staff are marvellous.
You'll never get a better lot. You won't really.
No.
The difference with the care staff here at the Belong Village is that we look for people who have a natural empathy with our residents, who have a desire to give the best care possible and the will to do that.
And the thing that really impressed me was the enthusiasm, the commitment that those people showed for not only their colleagues and their staff, but for the people that actually live in Belong.
The staff are totally brilliant.
The household my mother is on is occupied by a number of people who have dementia to varying degrees, and that can be extremely difficult to deal with. But there is never a hint of impatience or a crossword. People who work here know how to cope.
We've got fantastic buildings, but really what makes the difference is the people who work here. And we believe in, first of all, recruiting the best people, people with the right approaches and attitudes and values. And then we can build on that, and we offer a really good training programme. We also place a practice development facilitator in each village. We believe it's important that coaching and development is an ongoing process.
I work to support, work hand in hand with the management team to deliver on our strategy, which is really about helping our customers to live a life that they choose and that they wish to live. So we've kind of had a vision that we've wanted to cherry pick these staff and then grow them.
So we always look at positive learning rather than negative learning. So it's about development and working towards what requirements they are by law, along with their own personal development.
Training's essential to everything that we do, and to ensure that our staff feel confident and competent in the work that they deliver. They have to be able to meet with our high standards of values and care, and again embrace the ethos of Belong.
And everybody's so great. I mean, all these staff are brilliant.
They're belting with my father, they know all his needs now. They're used to him because he has a few episodes and they know how to treat it.
The pleasure they take, in a way, in looking after the residents properly and lovingly and well, it really does show.
Without being too gushing, fantastic. They really are, they care.
Hello, my name is Denise Whiteland and I am the Head of Communications and Corporate Social Responsibility for Quest Services. Quest is a local business that is based in Winsford, Cheshire, and we provide a wide range of services for Cheshire West and Chester Council and local schools. These include a customer services department that provides services through the telephony system in our contact centre, web chats, business administration and Blue Badge scheme. We have a business admin and facilities management team that look after the day-to-day running of the council's buildings, libraries and schools to make sure that they are open, fit for purpose, clean, and the processes that they provide regarding administration works perfectly. We have a project management team where we rebuild and refurbish properties and buildings for the council to make sure that they are safe and energy efficient. A digital transformation team where we make processes online for ease of access for clients and customers to contact us. We have an energy and carbon reduction team to look after the energy bills and help to reduce carbon footprint across Cheshire. And we have a cleaning team that look after all of the cleaning of the estates and local schools within Cheshire West. So we have a wide range of roles and different types of services that we provide within Quest Services. So it's quite a varied business and it's quite a great place to work. We look after our staff through a lot of wellbeing activities. And we also have a lot of responsible business activities such as volunteering. We do a lot of charity work and we provide apprenticeship opportunities, work experience opportunities, as well as supported internships. So a wide variety of things that we actually do as a business and some good things that we do for the community. So at the moment, we have some opportunities that are coming up and available within our customer services department. We have one apprenticeship that is out at the moment for recruitment, and that was in our customer services team in the contact centre. So the apprenticeship itself would be a little bit of administration duties, as well as taking calls and dealing with online queries for clients and customers within Cheshire West. So that role is actually available now, and you can apply through our website or contacting us, which I'll give the details in a minute. And we also have 5 new vacancies that are coming into our customer services department. These are going to be open in the next couple of weeks, and they are going to be 12-month placements, which would mean that you'll be working in our contact centre, dealing with a wide range of services via telephony and online queries, as well as web chats. So if you're interested in speaking to people on a day-to-day basis, you've got that upbeat and you want to get some experience in the customer services world and dealing with a different range of services, come and join us. We've got some great opportunities for you to be involved in. So if you want to ask us a question, send your CV in, let us know what you'd like to apply for, then please go to our website, which is www.questservices.co.uk, or email us at inquiries@questservices.co.uk. Quest is actually spelled QWEST, just to make that a little bit easier for you. So the opportunities that you can come and join us with will provide some great opportunities for your CV to be upskilled, as well as to give new skills and go out into the world of work if you don't get a permanent role with us. So thank you for listening today. I wish you all the great good luck to find a new role and to enhance your CV. And so thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Alistair Field and I work on the CTEC Plus Northwest Work and Health Programme. The CTEC Plus Work and Health Programme is an initiative by the Department for Work and Pensions in conjunction with the European Social Fund. And this programme helps those who are long-term unemployed, who have a health condition or a disability, back into sustainable employment. We're also a disability confident leader, and we work with employers in our areas to support them to find out and become disability confident too. So how does the program work? Okay, the program is 15 months program. That means that when you join, you will be assigned a key worker. That key worker will work with you to support your progress back into employment. We also have a team of people, training facilitators, I'm one of those, and we have a health practitioner and other support staff, and we put on workshops on one-to-one support, group workshops. Also, during the pandemic, we've moved to delivering online via Microsoft Teams, phone support and email too. So we have regular contact with you throughout your 15-month program every 2 weeks, or sometimes more frequently. We put on workshops and support anything from confidence building to interview skills and interview practice. We certainly help you get your CV sorted and your cover letters. So there's all sorts of things in between that we wrap around with that support. So once you do find support, there's a 6-month in-work support team that's run by Julie and Richard, and also with some support and input from your key worker. That helps you, the participant, to settle into the new job that you've got. It also supports the employer. So some people may need things like access to work, for example. So we work with the employers throughout this program. Because we have a close relationship with the employers through our employment partnership coordinators, and for Cheshire and Warrington, that would be Jack and Gary and Laura. We build up that relationship to understand what the employers need in terms of sourcing suitable applicants for the vacancies. And because we know the people on our program, we know what kind of work they're looking for. So we're able to match that and introduce the employers to the potential employees and vice versa. So if you are an employer and you'd like to work with us, or you are somebody thinking, well, am I eligible for this program? I've been out of work a long time. Then please get in touch. You can do this firstly by your job coach at the Job Centre Plus, because across Cheshire and Warrington, they know the program very well. You can also get in touch directly with us if you want to make an inquiry. Claire Downs is our Cheshire and Warrington team leader, and there's Gary Edmund Charles, there's Jack Story, and there's Laura Barclay Spinks, our employment coordinators. So if you're an employer and you'd like to work with us, you're interested, please contact Gary, Jack, or Laura, or indeed Claire. So our details will be on the Cheshire Works For You website on our CTEC Plus page, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for listening and enjoy the Cheshire Works For You event. Thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch the video about the civil service, and I'm just going to follow that up with a bit more information about the civil service. You may or may not be aware of it and what we do. I know that a lot of what we do is slightly shrouded in mystery. I certainly didn't know a great deal when I applied, but what I will try and do through this session is tell you a little bit more about it and hopefully encourage you to maybe make an application. So in short, and forgive me if I'm looking down here, but there's just a couple of slides that are kind of guiding me through this. So what is the civil service? It's an organisation of around 450,000 people, and in short, we exist to support the government of the day. So regardless of whoever's in power at that point, we will do our very best to support them and deliver a service and help implement policy. We are continually hiring, an organisation as big as we are with 450,000 employees. There are constant vacancies. There are vacancies at a variety of different levels, doing massively different things, ranging from administrative functions, helping immigration casework, for example, for people that want to stay in the country longer, and extend their stays or ultimately stay permanently. So that would be responding to applications all the way through to the maritime and coast guards agencies, which are protecting our coastlines, looking after people who could be lost out at sea. So it isn't all about working in an office. There's much more to it than that. It's and I think when I talk to people about the civil service, the responses I always hear back tend to be along the lines of, I didn't know the civil service had a strong development and progression culture. I wasn't aware that the civil service allowed people to take the time to volunteer to support in their local communities. I didn't know the civil service was open to people, regardless of their background, particularly academically. A lot of people tend to think that you need to be a graduate if you'd like to work with us. That couldn't be further from the truth. But what's really, really important to point out, actually, is that once you're in, and regardless of the grade in which you come in at, we will help to tease out your potential and push you through the organisation without necessarily that focus on what your academic route looked like before you came in to join us. You know, we have a very strong pro-development, pro-progression culture, and the sky is the limit for you if you're to apply and come and work for us. Finally, a lot of people say to me, I didn't know that the civil service had a office near where I lived. I didn't know that as well at the time that I applied. I'm from Bournemouth, down on the south coast. If I knew back then that was the case, I probably would have applied earlier on. But we have offices, a lot of them unbranded, dotted all around the country. So just some points there that I wanted to kind of demystify. And coming back to hiring, you know, we have some massive, large-scale campaigns that we're running at the moment that can be found on civil service jobs.
Thank you to the IMAP Centre and to those incredible companies that we've heard from so far today. There are some great jobs coming your way from some of these employers, which we'll be going through shortly. Just a quick reminder that if you have any further questions for those incredible employers, then you can leave them in the live chat, which is situated next to the video player. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Just a gentle reminder to please, when commenting, make sure you don't put any contact information in the live chat. When you comment on the page, an email will be sent to a particular company, and then you will get an email back to notify you of receiving a response. If you have any questions for any of the particular companies that you've watched today, make sure to check out their partner page where you can carry on the conversation. So now we'll just look at a couple more of the jobs that we have available today. We have a job available for property maintenance, which is based in Northwich in Cheshire. This is a part-time basis. The next job that we have available is through Cheshire East Council. They have many roles for social workers, grades 8 to 10. These are brilliant jobs if you're interested in looking after children and helping the community. Just a reminder that if you know anybody and you see a job that you think they will be brilliant at, make sure to share it with them and like and comment. So, for further information on more events like this, please subscribe to the channel where you'll be notified for future events. In a little while, we will be back to talk through more of the live jobs that have opportunities available right now. In the meantime, please check out the resources tab below for more vacancies and for further information. And if you're interested in a career at the Cabinet Office, please go to https://civil-service-careers.gov.uk where it will take you to the Civil Service Careers site. Now, to finish off today's broadcast, we have Colin Billingsley, the Cheshire Employer and Partnership Lead, with some final words. Over to you, Colin.
Hi Ellie, thanks, and hi everybody. What a terrific morning that we've had. I really hope that you've found the jobs fair, really useful. It's been great to see so many different employers and so many job opportunities out there. We had Rachel from Warrington Hospital talking about the healthcare jobs that are available. Jane from Rulion working with United Utilities with engineering, digital and customer services. There were apprenticeships with NG, and we also had jobs, with companies like Barclays Bank. It's been terrific as well, seeing all that information being shared with CVs being fired off and a live chat and inquiries about working in different sectors. Some really good stuff there. So I know whether you're looking for your first job or you might be looking for a change in career, or even self-employment, there's lots of opportunity out there, and there's also lots of help available to you. The important thing as well is, if you don't apply for the job, you won't get it. If you do apply, you might just get it. And that job could be out there for you with your name on it. So the best of luck, apply for it, and keep us posted on how you get on. Okay, so back to you, Ellie, in the studio.
Thanks to Colin for those words and the brilliant advice. We're delighted to let you know about the new BT Standout Skills campaign for job seekers. Standout Skills will run for the next 20 days, providing free resources, advice and tips to help those looking for work to build their confidence by sharing the necessary tools and resources that they need to get ahead of the competition and stand out in their job search. This campaign is running on BT's social media accounts daily and is being shown live on a new hub, bt.com/standoutskills. If this sounds right for you, you can find further information surrounding the campaign on the Live Jobs tab. If you're also interested in a career in the Cabinet Office, make sure to head to their website at www.civil-service-careers.gov.uk, where it will take you to their careers site and you can look at all of the jobs available. So, thank you to all of the employers from national to local companies that we've heard from today. If there are any pieces of information that you may have missed, or if you would like to replay some of the content you have seen today, please look below the video player, where all the videos are available on demand and able to view at any time. So now, if we just look through the Live Jobs tab, you'll see some of the brilliant vacancies that we've got today. There are so many on there, so hopefully we can help find the right job for you. On Cheshire East Council website, they're looking for bus station supervisors to be based in Crewe. This looks a brilliant job for anybody who loves chatting to people and loves seeing different sites. Next up, we have a job within the NHS for a perinatal mental health practitioner. This is to be based on Wellington Road, and you can earn from £31,000 to £37,000 per year. This is on a permanent basis and looks a brilliant job. Another job that we have on the Find a Job website is for a new build cleaner. This is based in Northwich in Cheshire and is for House Proud Knutsford. Another one is an area manager. If you're wanting to be part of a global organisation committed to investment in equality, diversity and inclusivity, this might be the right job for you. Finally, the last job we're looking at today is for an area manager to be based in Cheshire for Ecolab Limited. This is on a permanent basis. So, if any of those jobs sound right for you, make sure to get applying. As Colin said, if you don't apply, you don't get the job. So, if you have any questions for any of the companies that you've seen today or from the job vacancies that you've heard throughout, please leave a message or a question in the live chat, which is to the right of the video player. Whatever it is, whether it's about a specific job or surrounds any other opportunities, The team in question will get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any questions for a particular company that you would like to ask, make sure to head to their partner page to continue the conversations on there. Or if you want to see more other vacancies that are available to you in the industry that you'd like to be involved with, take a moment to look at the Resources tab. These vacancies are from a number of employers and are waiting to meet you, so apply now. There are also thousands of jobs right now on the Find a Job website, some of those we've been through today. One of them could be the perfect fit for you. So, that's all from us today. I hope you've enjoyed today's session and that something has interested you, some jobs that you might want to apply to. As I've mentioned throughout, make sure to keep yourselves updated on the latest broadcasts by selecting the subscribe button. You will be able to receive notifications from us when the next one is coming up. Make sure to look out for future broadcasts with the DWP. You won't want to miss anything we have coming up next. Bye for now. Remember to stay safe and stay connected.
Welcome to this live chat facility tutorial. We have had a lot of questions recently about the chat facility and how to use it, so let's get into the video. The chat facility is built with students in mind, with a tool that doesn't need to be parent or teacher led. Each of our pages are linked to the person behind the broadcast, even after it's finished, so you can always ask your questions and get a response about the broadcast. So, let's have a look at how to use the chat facility. To use the chat facility, the first thing to do is to type your comment or question into the chat box. You can now enter your screen name. Your screen name will show when you type your question or comment. Now you will see the chat facility ask for your email address. As I mentioned before, each of our pages are linked to people from the organisation who can reply to your questions. You can enter your email address, which will not be shared with anyone, to get a direct response from the people behind the broadcast. If you do not want a direct response, then click the button at the bottom. People behind the broadcast can still respond to you if you don't provide your email address. This just means you may have to come back to the page to check the response. To type your question, simply click on the chat box. You will then see two symbols appear. The @ symbol will mean your comment or question will be posted publicly for others to see. The email symbol means your comment or question can be sent directly to the person of your choice from the list that will appear. You can now speak to the people behind the broadcast and ask any questions you may have, or check out our partner pages to see the companies we work with who you can speak to right now about their current vacancies. You can also check out our careers page, which connects you to employers. Our live chat service is linked 24/7 to employers from a wide range of sectors, all waiting to hear from you. You can leave a question about how to produce a professional CV or how to prepare for interviews, anything work related, and one of our businesses will respond to you directly. You can also access a wide variety of live interactive broadcasts and video on demand with the live chat support on all pages. Now this bit is for the parents, guardians and teachers. The best bit about the live chat facility is that it is completely moderated, so you don't need to worry if your young person leaves a silly comment, as it will only show on their screen and no one else's. Another great thing about the chat facility is that it is GDPR protected, so no information is shared with anyone else. We will protect all email addresses and will never share personal information of the young people. If you have any questions about the chat facility or the Learn Live channel, please use the email us icon at the top of the page. Thank you, stay safe and stay tuned. Welcome to this live chat facility tutorial. We have had a lot of questions recently about the chat facility and how to use it, so let's get into the video. The chat facility is built with students in mind, with a tool that doesn't need to be parent or teacher led. Each of our pages are linked to the person behind the broadcast, even after it's finished, so you can always ask your questions and get a response about the broadcast. So let's have a look at how to use the chat facility. To use the chat facility, the first thing to do is to type your comment or question into the chat box. You can now enter your screen name. Your screen name will show when you type your question or comment. Now you will see the chat facility ask for your email address. As I mentioned before, each of our pages are linked to people from the organisation who can reply to your questions. You can enter your email address, which will not be shared with anyone, to get a direct response from the people behind the broadcast. If you do not want a direct response, then click the button at the bottom. People behind the broadcast can still respond to you if you don't provide your email address. This just means you may have to come back to the page to check the response. To type your question, simply click on the chat box. You will then see two symbols appear. The @ symbol will mean your comment or question will be posted publicly for others to see. The email symbol means your comment or question can be sent directly to the person of your choice from the list that will appear. You can now speak to the people behind the broadcast and ask any questions you may have, or check out our partner pages to see the companies we work with who you can speak to right now about their current vacancies. You can also check out our careers page, which connects you to employers. Our live chat service is linked 24/7 to employers from a wide range of sectors, all waiting to hear from you. You can leave a question about how to produce a professional CV or how to prepare for interviews, anything work related, and one of our businesses will respond to you directly. You can also access a wide variety of live interactive broadcasts and video on demand with the live chat support on all pages. Now this bit is for the parents, guardians and teachers. The best bit about the live chat facility is that it is completely moderated, so you don't need to worry if your young person leaves a silly comment, as it will only show on their screen and no one else's. Another great thing about the chat facility is that it is GDPR protected, so no information is shared with anyone else. We will protect all email addresses and will never share personal